Hey, it's Super Death Show. I know it's been a while since we've had one of these, and I probably should have had one of these last week or the week before last, but it's just for some reason I'm taking. Well, I know the reason. I'm taking like 2 weeks to do one page, and the page that I just did update, which is in this video and time lapse thing going on right now. I know it isn't anything special. It's one of those like I call them walking pages where I've got to do these setup pages, and I'll try to throw a joke in every now and again, but I try to do these setup pages to get to the action. So it's like action sequence, walking, 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 action sequence. So that's kind of like how I've been connecting pages lately, but I guess I got to kind of steer away from that and not treat these walking pages like they're not important because they are important. They're the setup, and I got to use them for the character development and junk like that. But anyways, um, let's see. Since we last talked, a couple weeks ago, I was my dog was out, and I was running after him down the hill, and I slipped and I sprained my ankle, my good ankle. Now, last year I sprained my other ankle, and I stretched the ligament in it so much that it won't, like, I don't know what you call it, unstretch. It won't go back, like it won't heal back the way that it needs to be like a normal ankle. So it's really weak. It's like I can walk and it's like my ankle will just fall out from under me, and then it's like once a month it'll hurt for a while. But anyways, I hurt my other ankle, and it's been about, maybe it's been about a month, because I heard it during the time that I was doing those tutorial videos, and I was taking a break from these Super Death Show videos. But anyways, I curled my other ankle, which was my good one. Now I don't have any good ankles because it did the exact same thing. I didn't go to the doctor over this one, and I think I overstretched it too. But I think I hurt it even worse because it still hurts a month later, and I couldn't walk for like 3 days, and I went to the pharmacy and I actually bought a cane, and I walked around with the cane for about a week, and I'm gonna keep it because, like I said, my ankles act up. I'm such an old man now. Anyways, that has nothing to do with the reason why the comic's been late. It's because the division came out, and when I get into something, I go in like 99%. That's the thing that I'm totally focused on all the time. Like when I don't have the game up, I've got Reddit open on my phone, and I'm reading about people posting about the game. Maybe there's some cool builds or skills or something that I need to look into. So that's what's going on with like what's eating up my life, and all this comic making time right now is this the division. It's, I don't know, but um I'm not ashamed of it or anything because I like getting into things. I don't get into things very often, and when I'm not into anything at all, I'm like 100% into the comic. But I can't. I don't know what I'm trying to explain here. It's just I like being into the comic. It's just it's always going to be there. Like I've always got it to work on, and I've always got ideas for it and stuff. And yeah, it's always going to be there, and it's always going to be something I can work on. But when I get into something else, there's no telling how long it's going to last. So with that said, updates with the comic, I might update. I don't know. I might get into updating it every week again while I got this on the side, the game on the side. But sometimes it might be every other week. It just all depends on how busy I am at work versus if there's some new update on the game versus if I have this amazing cool idea for the comic. But anyways, other than me really hurting my ankle pretty bad and wasting way too much time on this game, there's not really been a whole lot happening. I returned to full-time work, and I don't know, having a few problems at work. Like, I'm getting really upset with it. But back to work, playing video games. It's the same old nerdy, dumb life thing. But anyways, I haven't even been on Twitter because I've been busy with the game and work. But I don't know. It's starting to warm up in the spring, so these things tend to happen. But it's okay. This has ran on pretty long enough, and I've got a lot of YouTube comics or comments that I need to respond to too. So I'm gonna get onto that, And I'll see you maybe next week. Hopefully next week. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I do the. I don't know. I can't make any promises. I'll see you next time on Super Death Show. See ya.